Good afternoon, Houston. This is attorney Anthony Push from the Push & Win Law Firm, wishing you all a safe drive home. But in the event you do get involved in an accident, you know who to call. 833-PUSH-WIN. We push, you win.
If you know the 3-digit extension of the...
All right, let's hit it.
Now time for Rule and Ryan's prank call.
There are so many different types of pranks that Kevin does. Everything from the telemarketer turnaround to the robocall to just good old-fashioned pranks. What do we have?
You got to go krb.com to get in contact with Special K for these pranks.
I'm going to try to protect everyone's identity today so they don't get fired.
Try. It's the keyword.
Change your voices?
Yeah, it's usually like bleep, bleep. Oops, I forgot to bleep, bleep, bleep.
Whoopsie. Whoopsie.
Oh, dear. Let's just call her Kayla. Okay, let's see what's going on with Kayla and the forensics lab that she works at.
Hey guys, I want to set up my BFF who just moved out of town for a new job.
Okay.
We work for a forensics company. It's one of the biggest forensics companies in the United States. So he moved to a location outside of Houston, but he used to listen to your show all the time. So I want Special K to call him and prank him and try to set up like a meeting with the CFOs. It'd be great if this was like a meeting to set up for like a TV show where forensics, of course, comes into play. Let's say with the BBC.
Oh, the BBC! I love that. Now I could use one of my English characters, and everyone loves it when I do that.
That'd be perfect.
Now, are we talking forensics like CSI type stuff?
Yes. Looking for evidence in DNA.
Okay.
And since they're so highly acclaimed, a lot of different media outlets come to this company and get interviews from the folks who run it. So this is the gentleman that sets up those interviews. We're going to call him from the BBC and try to set up one of these interviews.
Oh, okay.
With his bosses.
With that accent of yours, how could anybody think it's not real?
You sound like Dick Van Dyke and Mary Poppins.
Sometimes you say governor.
Chip,
governor.
I am tickled. I love it when I get to go over the top like this. But will it be believable or will I get busted?
Let's see.
Hello.
Good morning, Mr. This is Nigel Whiffle of the BBC. I was told that you're the man to talk to in terms of setting up interviews.
Oh, yeah, I can do that. Where are you calling from?
It's Nigel Whiffle from the BBC. We're filming in Houston this month in regards to all the cold cases that you have been able to solve. And they told us that you actually have the best system for forensics.
Who did you speak to up here about this interview? I'm just trying to figure out what this is about.
Okay, so I'm calling regarding the Cold Case Conundrum series that we're doing here on the BBC.
Okay, so sorry, I just need you to clear this up for me. Who did you speak to up here about the interview?
Actually, I got your number from the Houston Forensic Specialist. Now, this particular series we're doing is coming off the coronation, and the new king has made it a priority.
Okay.
Now, do you think that would come on to speak briefly about how you do it, and we have an actual case that we wanted to put in front of her and get her thoughts on it?
I can speak to her about this, certainly, but just tell me a little bit about the case first.
Very strange one. And this is why we've come to Houston. We've got a criminal who wiped his boogers on the wall of the victim's place, her flat.
Okay.
And we would like to demonstrate your ability to match these boogers' DNA.
Oh, my God.
Wow. Okay. That is strange. You said you're working with law enforcement over there?
Absolutely. And this is the BBC doing all this work. And I was thinking our host, Mr. Chaseman, could, I don't know, blow a snot rocket and we could analyze it.
Gross.
Okay. Yeah. I guess the best thing to do would probably just be to run it by her.
Did you want us to send a sample first? Did you want us to, snot onto a rag or something and send it on your way?
Ew.
Oh, no. Please don't do that. Please don't do that. We work directly with law enforcement on these cases.
You don't do booger and snot evaluation, so don't sneeze around here. That's what you're saying.
Well, no, I mean, if we can get DNA from that, then we will, but we work on active cases.
Oh, they're big and crusty. I'm sure you could get something from it. Now, does Miss does she have the white wig that we wear?
What?
Banister.
I'm so sorry. I don't know what you're talking about.
You familiar with how we do our programs? You know, we put on the white wig and it has little curls on the side, like Benjamin Franklin, as you would know it.
That sounds weird. I'm not sure anyone's going to want to do that. I'm sorry.
Oh, I'm so sorry. On a side note, after what I'm hearing here, if I suspected, for instance, I don't know, spitballing here, if I suspected my wife of having like a sexual liaison, could you test some evidence that I've given you that the gentleman has left behind? And
Oh no, please, no. That is way outside the realm of what we do. We work with law enforcement only. I'm sorry.
Oh. So if I sue her first, then perhaps I could send something by. He left some.
I'm sorry, buddy, but this call is just going in the wrong direction.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry. I will get with you guys. Perhaps I could reach out to Miss first, who put this all together.
Oh my God!
Do you know who she may have put up to this?
I bet I know one guy who would do this. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
She said you listened to the show.
Dude, I never thought I'd fall victim to this.
I'm so sorry. I know you're at work and you're like, I can't be doing this at work.
Oh.
So listen, I will not keep you any longer. Can you just say these words for me? Can you say Special K pranked me on the Rule and Ryan show?
Special K pranked me on the Rule and Ryan show.
Nigel Wiffle!
Nigel, is it wiffle? Like a wiffle ball?
Wiffle, yeah, wiffle.
Whatever, I don't
Did
know
you
what
have
you're
marbles
saying.
in your mouth or something when you did this? How'd you maintain that?
Marbles.
You just gotta put your upper teeth in front of your lower teeth.
Nigel Wiffle.
And Nigel Wiffle.
I just
Nigel
know
Wiffle.
that I'm going to be going through the listener line this weekend, and some of our UK callers are going to be like, "Oh,
You think
dear
there's
God.
a breakfast show in England doing this, like in trying to do
doing
an American
American
accent? It's really this bad.
You're
Like,
right. Yes, I bet
I'd
they
love to hear
are.
that. If anyone ever hears
Oh,
a
that'd be
breakfast show
great.
doing a American accent prank call on
I feel like they can do them pretty well.
And
because
listen,
they're actors, you can't tell. Half of our superheroes are
I know they're from England.
Right.
England.
well, also, Kevin, to your benefit, I feel like when you are talking to somebody on the phone, and you're on the right path of maybe making sense, they might believe you until you start saying ridiculous things, and then they try and sniff out the bad accent. Because even any one of us, if you've ever called the show when we weren't on the show, people say we sound different. So maybe your bad British accent is muffled by the telephone.
That's true.
exchange.
Yeah, that's true. When Rilla calls in, you can't tell.
Nobody
it's
ever
Rilla.
thinks it's me when I'm calling in. They're like, that's not her.
I
I'm
think
like,
I might be
is.
tipped off when the man was asking me to send boogers in the mail.
Boogers.
Mucus.
That could be a thing. 'cause
Snot rockets.
For some reason, guys do that by
You guys are
urinals.
disgusting.
Why
Yeah,
do they
nice.
wipe that stuff on the wall? It's so
My
disgusting.
gym, Wednesday, I thought about getting a measuring tape.
Uh-huh.
I was gonna put my hand up there to see how far I could reach because this booger was way up there. And then I was gonna try and find out what the height of the person. I was actually gonna go.
Oh, you're doing your own little CSI.
I'm like, that guy had to be at least 6'2" to have that reach. And why would he put a booger there?
Oh, God.
You think he reached up and put it there rather than snotted it up there?
He was at the urinal. He must have been bored picking his nose, and he must have
He had to reach up and wipe.
Listen, I just want our bathroom culture overall to be better. I think it is totally savage how men's restrooms are so weird that when the door opens here at KRBE, if I'm walking to the women's, I can
us
see
at the
men
urinal.
standing at the urinal. It is the most uncomfortable thing ever. And I cannot believe that you guys in American culture are forced to stand next to each other with your unit in your hand and urinate.
The worst is
next to each other. Like that is you are going for an interview and you go to the bathroom before you walk into the interview, and the man that's interviewing you is standing there with his junk in
happens.
his hand.
It
Like that
happens.
is the most awkward
The
thing.
worst is when they want to converse with you. And let me tell you, it's gotten better. At least we have a little petition. I've worked at places where they had a big trough.
There's a lot of these places, sporting events. There's no dividers.
Yeah.
Like I went to the Edwards in Greenway to watch a movie, and then I went to the first stall, and then another guy went to the last stall, and another guy came up, and there's 5 in between. He stood right next to me.
You saddled
I'm like,
right up alongside
And
you.
you're just trying not to look to your left. I'm just.
And if you have shorts on,
Yeah.
you're
You
right.
want to not
It's
make
called
eye
a water
contact.
closet overseas for a reason.
Splashback.
It is a
Yep.
closet.
We can do better,
But
America.
close the door and have some privacy. My goodness. Okay. If you want to get somebody punked, pranked, whatever, with Special K, with bad accents and all, go to krbe.com/prank call requests, and Kevin will take care of that. Now, coming up next, how well do we know each other?
I'd say pretty well.
It could be a tricky game, though, Ryan, because Ahmad's in the mix, and Ahmad's the newest on-air member of the Rule and Ryan Show.
This is a new game I found on Amazon called If You Know, You Know.
If you know, you know.
I told him to go through and pick some questions, and you can play along and see. Maybe you know Rula, Ryan, Kevin, Eric more than we know each other.
Okay, so here's how it works. 3 times a day, 8:20, 1:20, and 5:20. You have a chance to win something fabulous. In this case, an hour from now, you're going to win tickets to see Sam Smith. Toyota Center, September the 8th. Get you into that show, and that makes you a finalist for $10,000. We'll pull the grand prize winner's name at the end of the summer. Someone's going to walk away with 10 grand. Nice. That's how that works. Now, there's a new game that we have here. How well do we know each other? If you're new to the Rule and Ryan Show, well, we've been together for a minute. We've heard each other's stories more than one time.
There's this game I found on Amazon called If You Know, You Know. It's one of those you can play with your family and friends. There's a way to play the game, but we never
play by the rules.
We just buy the games and then we
forget the rules.
Use the content.
It's like buying a car and they give you a manual in the glove box. You're like, what am I going to look at that thing for? Eric buys games and doesn't even acknowledge the booklet inside. Tells you how to play them.
We'll figure it out.
We'll just make up our own rules.
So we made our own game. I told Ahmad, go through it and pick like 3 questions for Ryan, for Rula, for Kevin, for Eric. And then we're going to go and try and answer the question that he's going to give us.
Right.
Or give us an example. Just
Yeah, yeah.
so that we're not going to use it. We're not going to use it for
One
anybody.
that we're not going to use. Let's say when it comes to go-to movies for Eric, is he a comedy guy, a drama guy, an action guy, or a horror guy?
I got it.
Okay.
What would you guys say on that?
We just write it down first and then we
Yeah.
all match them?
Yeah.
Yeah, to see if you can really
As
know
an
me.
example, I'd say action and comedy.
You gotta pick
pick
one.
I pick action.
Oh, action.
Kevin, what'd you pick?
He complains there's not enough comedy, so I'm going comedy.
Kevin is right.
Ooh.
Oh, wow.
Comedy.
Kevin knows me.
Okay.
Okay. So who should we start with first? You want to go
Let's go
first,
around this-
Rula? Oh, Ryan.
Go from the,
Yeah.
the way
All
that
right,
we're facing
Ryan.
you.
That way don't
So I'm going
forget.
to give you the 3 questions, and then you write your answers for each. The first one, when it comes to white noise to help Ryan fall asleep, is he A, a fan guy, B, a TV guy, or C, a nature guy? Does he just like leave the window open and listen to the, what do you call it, cicadas outside?
Yeah, that's a
Should we all guess right now?
Yeah, let's guess right now.
Of those 3, I feel like he's none of those guys, but I'm going to go with fan then.
I'm going to go with the last one, nature stuff. Like I could see put something on his phone, nature sounds or something. He doesn't have a TV in his room. We know that.
Yeah.
No,
Kevin's like,
I'm
I didn't
leaning,
know that.
I'm leaning fan.
Yeah, I think fan over nature.
Eric got it because I actually have a noise machine that's nature sounds.
Yes.
That's how I sleep at night. Yes.
Point for Eric.
I know Ryan so
I
far.
hate birds. Like, that's going to wake me up.
Me
All right.
too.
When it comes
Yeah,
to
I feel like I'm getting attacked by
PDA,
birds.
Public
when it-
displays of affection.
public displays of affection.
'Kay.
Does Ryan think it's A, inappropriate, B, totally fine, or C, kind of hot?
I mean,
We might know the real answer. He ain't gonna
I
answer.
know the real
See,
answer,
that's
but we
the
know what
thing.
he's going to say.
That's the thing.
Yeah.
He won't admit to the real answer.
will.
Right,
Is
I
what-
will.
right.
is the-
Right. Won't admit to the real
I
answer.
really, what do you think?
The answer is D. Won't admit to the real answer. That's the answer.
What would you pick though? That you had to. He has to pick one.
Inappropriate, totally fine, or kind of hot?
What do I think he's going to say? Which is what I know is the answer. I'm going to say, I'm just going to go with the real answer. Kind of hot. I think he thinks it's kind of hot.
Me too.
I'm going with B. Totally fine. Like he's, it's fine with it. It doesn't bother me. It's not my, you do you.
Okay, what do you think, Ryan?
Eric's 2 for 2.
Yeah.
I'm okay with it.
Wow.
And
I mean, I don't.
Rule and
I
Kevin
have
get
been-
one on the
I've
side.
engaged in it quite often. I certainly have been. I'm not afraid to do it.
That's fine.
Ryan loves PDA.
Oh.
We know you for a long time.
I don't like watching other people do it.
He
I just don't mind doing it
loves the
myself.
PDA. All right, next question, Ahmad. If you're just tuning into the Rule and Ryan show, it's if you know,
Can
you
I go
know.
3 for 3 on Ryan?
Let's
Wait,
see.
I know
Okay.
him.
Has Ryan flashed someone before? Yes or no?
Ooh.
You know, on
wait.
purpose, like somebody he likes, or just in
It just
general.
says,
Right on.
like, has
Well,
he flashed
flashing
someone?
means intentional. Yeah.
Yeah, intentional.
I mean, you think of flashing. I'm not thinking like.
I'm gonna say no. He doesn't want people to see his body. Like he doesn't like his body.
Dang.
I'm thinking, no,
Not that he
back,
shouldn't. I'm just saying himself.
back
No, I know.
in college, I feel like when he lived in Nacogdoches, then he was probably doing crazy things like that, just whipping it out and beating his friends with it.
Oh my God!
Couldn't you see him do that?
dance?
Helicopter.
Yeah, I'm
I'll
beating
say
your
no
forehead,
just
bro.
for the sake of saying no.
Yeah, I don't think he's not a flasher type. He might be an
And-
accidental, like on purpose, like, oh, my towel fell off.
Oh no! Look, am I pointing in that direction? Okay. But we say no,
I don't
and
think
Kevin
you're a
says
flasher.
yes.
Eric, you're 3 for 3.
Wow.
I don't
And I
even want to
finally
see
got a point.
myself naked. Like, I mean, I'm a no nude. I wear shorts to sleep. I mean, I don't want anybody seeing me naked.
Yeah.
Okay,
right.
Rula, it's your turn.
Yeah, 3 for
If
3.
you know, you know. 3 questions about each of us. How well do we know each other?
All
Let's
right,
go.
so we know Rula loves her cocktails, but when she gets a margarita, is she salt on the rim or sugar on the rim?
which I'll say.
She's a classic.
Yeah, I'm
She's
going
going
salt. Salt.
I have salt as well. 3 salts.
I don't do anything.
What?
I say don't put anything on the rim.
But if you had to
But if you had
choose,
to
But if you had to
Are
choose.
you
if I
gonna,
had to
like-
choose, I would pick sugar.
Really?
I can't with the salt. I
I thought
can't.
you would like the contrast of the sweetness of the
Wow.
No,
margarita.
I always ask for tahine instead of salt.
Okay.
And if they don't have tahine, I'll say no, nothing, please.
Okay.
But if it's like a strawberry margarita and they have to put something on the rim, fine, put some sugar.
Okay.
Man, we all failed at that
They'll
one.
fail that one.
When it comes to Halloween costumes, is she A, the type to DIY, B, the type to just get it on Amazon straight to her door, or C, actually go out to a store?
Ooh, that's tough because I've known
I've seen her do all of the
Yeah,
above.
she's done all.
True.
What are you most likely to do? What is she most likely to do?
Piece
Nowadays-
something together
Now,
that
I
she
say-
had before.
Yeah,
now today she would have to use Amazon because she just has simply no time.
See, I say I could see that, but I could see A as well, where I have no time. I'll
I'm
just
going
grab this,
DIY. She's
put a
just
plunger
gonna-
on my head.
yeah.
I'm plunger girl.
She's going to assemble some stuff that she has around
I
the
would
house.
see her doing
Yeah.
that. Eric.
I'm going,
Plunger girl.
I'm going with A.
All right,
All
Rolla.
right, let's see.
It's go to the store and get one.
Wow,
Go to the store and get one
There have
because
been so many Halloweens where I've seen you like take a piece, you put on like a headpiece from an old costume. And
because
the
I've gone to the
Maleficent-
store so many
Maleficent.
times to get one. I've gone to
You
the
had
store
old
so many times to
leftovers.
get one. Y'all, I have 3 crates of Halloween wigs, costumes, and all the things. But they all came from a store where I went to physically buy it.
yeah, but nowadays
The only
you're
one
just-
I didn't get was Maleficent because my friend got that misdelivered to
That's
her
why
house.
you had it.
And it wasn't her size and it fit me. I go, okay, I'll just be
All right,
Maleficent.
let's see if we can at least get one, guys. This
Okay.
is sad.
Okay.
When Rula heads out to Vegas, is she more excited for the shows, chilling in the casino, or the parties?
Shows.
I've been with her. She doesn't really gamble much anymore. Although
Yeah.
I won a lot of money off her on craps.
Really?
Yeah, he did. I was
really
like,
did. I won like
look at you,
$1,000.
how much you
All
won.
right, we're all locked in shows.
You guys are right.
Nice.
We got one.
Now,
Finally.
the now Rula
Yeah, the
is
old
the
Rula.
shows.
Uh-huh.
25-year-old Rula's like, where's the party? And let's go to the craps tables.
Yeah.
But now I'm like,
Okay, let's
I
get to
got
Eric
kids.
real quick.
All right, Eric. When it comes to wings, are you a ranch guy on the side or a blue cheese guy?
No, we know the answer to this
Oh,
already.
yeah.
Really?
Ranch.
Ranch. He
Ranch.
hates blue cheese.
He does.
Yeah.
He
Yeah.
hates
Weird.
blue cheese.
If you put blue cheese, milk, and what else could cottage cheese? Oh, I would. That
You're
is my
barfing?
hell right there.
Oh man, that
That
sounds
is
like the Holy
hilarious.
Trinity.
That's an easy one.
Okay, let's
I
do
would
another
that.
one.
You give me $10,000 right now. Give me $10,000 cash. So I had to finish all 3. I'd say nope.
Oh my God, how rich are you?
Wow, you must be rich.
I would eat that fast.
And I love money.
Okay.
Okay,
So
when it-
ranch, yes, we all got ranch.
Got you.
He
When it
hates blue
comes
cheese.
to waking up, does it take Eric 0 alarms to wake up? 1, 2, or 3 plus? How many alarms does it
saying
take
1.
for Eric to wake
I'm
up?
saying 1.
I thought 1 originally.
He does send us stuff very early in the
yeah,
morning.
one because he's excited to get up in the morning.
Yeah, 1. We all say 1.
Actually, it's 2. See, I even have it
What?
right there.
Dang.
Well, you use that as a
Wow.
backup, but do you
Man.
wake up on the first alarm?
Well, just to hit it off, just to shut it off, then I know I got 10 more minutes.
Yeah.
Oh,
so
well,
that's one. So that's 1 snooze.
Yeah, I hit 1 snooze.
The alarm goes off, and you hit 1
Well,
snooze.
I have an extra alarm, so I just hit that one off, and then I have the next one for 10 minutes later.
Ah,
Okay.
So I use 2.
So when we said 1 alarm, that means
I get up right
the
away.
first alarm is. Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Eric, put your phone face down on the table.
Okay.
Okay. Is Eric's lock screen a picture of himself, someone he loves, nature, or a color gradient?
Oh, this is easy.
Somebody
Somebody he
loves.
loves.
We
The
already
question
know,
is
yeah.
his kids or his wife? It's usually his wife.
Yeah, I think his wife is on there.
I don't even know
Okay.
what's on it because I think I had that one where I have like 3 or 4 to
Where
choose
it
from.
changes?
It's rotating, but it's always somebody you love, right?
Let's see.
Himself.
Yeah, it's his wife.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
his
wow.
wife.
I
Just
love
Maggie.
it. Sweet,
Yeah.
sweet.
By the way,
Okay.
yesterday was our 20-year anniversary of our first kiss.
The kiss-anniversary.
We had Punta Cana, all of us together.
That's sweet.
Kiss-anniversary.
Yeah.
Okay,
We're just making
last
that up.
one is Special K.
All right, how well do we
You
know
guys kinda
Special
know
K?
me.
If you know, you know. Yeah,
All
we
right.
kind of know you, kind of. After 20
How
years.
does Special K like his meat? Happy Pride. Medium rare.
Oh my God.
Medium rare, medium well, or well done?
If it's well done, then we can't be friends anymore.
Yeah, I would agree.
I'm saying medium.
I say medium rare.
Medium rare. I'm going medium
I'm
rare.
hoping medium rare, but
Because I've had steak with him before, and I think that, for leftover, it cooks off more when you want to reheat.
Is
So you gotta go
medium rare like you really see the blood?
there's no.
No, rare is
Not
where you
rare.
Rare is like
Yeah.
bloody, but
Even though it's not
medium
really
rare.
blood,
It's
but-
not really
Medium
rare.
rare is
rare.
perfect.
Nice. Okay, when it comes to Jennifer's, is his favorite Aniston, Hudson, Lawrence, or Lopez?
Oh.
oh,
I think I think deep down he is still a J-Lo girl.
yeah, J Lo.
I think he's a J-Lo girl.
I was going to do J-Lo or Hudson, but J-Lo has got to be it.
J-Lo.
Yeah,
Because
I
then
think
all the
he's a
dance
J-Lo
clubs and
girl.
stuff.
I've never heard you
Yeah.
mention Jennifer
Waiting
Lawrence.
for tonight.
Yeah, she's in the front.
Jennifer Hudson.
Ah, with
It's
my great
J-Lo.
laser
It's
lights.
got to be J-Lo.
J Lo.
J-Lo.
Not only do I know her,
Oh, yeah.
but and she allowed me to interview her in a Russian voice. But J-Lo is my favorite.
Yes.
Nice.
She
There we
has
go.
packed my dance floors for years.
That's right.
Okay.
That's
Still
right.
doing it.
All
One
right,
more. Let's see
last
if we can
one.
get them all, guys.
Last
Right,
one.
so predictable.
On a long drive, is he listening to an audiobook, podcast, or music? Why
Music.
It's
Music.
cassette tape because that's what's in his car.
Cassette deck.
Is that it's like 15
I
years
would
old?
think he would listen to an audiobook. He gives me audiobook
What were the
vibes.
choices again?
Audiobook,
Unless
podcast,
about how to build
or
sheds.
music.
Is there a podcast on how to build stuff?
It could be.
It could be. I'm still going to go music.
Music.
100%.
Let's see.
I like to listen to books now.
I told you.
Oh, my God.
He gives me that vibe.
You
Like,
are
like
you
that.
ever call me old?
No, listen, because you know that I'm trying to kick off the real estate side of my life, and I have to learn. And the only time I could really have time to do that is when I'm stuck in a car or stuck on a plane. So I'm listening to these different strategies in real estate, and that's the only time I get to do it because they're long form, and music is really short form. So I'm listening to music when I'm bouncing out of here, but
If
not
it's like a 2-hour drive.
Right,
or
2-hour
San Antonio
drive.
Somewhere 3 hours. You're
get
going.
some chapters in. I know that sounds real nerdy now, but y'all, it's so important.
But do you want to take notes, though? I mean, I feel like you're driving. You can't take notes.
You
Yeah,
are exactly right.
You're like, darn it.
And they're like, yeah, look at this chart. Well, I can't see the chart. I don't know. It's like, can you
I
send me
just
that?
cannot picture you going down the freeway.
No.
Growth potential for this investment will be.
I think it is just like that.
We think that he's jamming to something amazing like the
Oh,
Friday Free for
gosh.
All, but really it's that.
I'd fall asleep.
Yeah,
Driving.
I know.
It's so boring.
What you need to do
They
is
find your
mortgage
body
rate.
is like, well, all we know is there's a wreckage and some boring guy talking on a
You just
books
hear the
on tape.
You just hear the books on tape.
Y'all laugh at me now, but wait till I'm balling my real estate
Hell yeah.
venture.
We'll be listening to him on tape.
Yeah, right. Good times.
I used to do a radio show.
Coming up next, ladies and gentlemen, is this... I can't even with this headline. Zuck versus Musk.
Oh, this
Yeah.
is going to be the biggest fight of the
Oh,
year.
I'd love to
Death
watch this.
cage
Same.
match. I mean, why do these billionaires need this in their
Knock
lives?
your wig
we'll
off.
discuss what's going to happen. MMA fighting next on the Rule and Ryan Show.
Scoop. Rula and Ryan's Celebrity Scoop.
On KRB.
Woo! Is that what the sound is going to be in the stadium where UFC President Dana White will be introducing Mark Zuckerberg and Elon Musk in a cage match?
Yeah.
I just can't believe this is for real.
Is it? Or are they just doing this?
No,
Those Richies are probably all
Yeah, but
back.
Zuckerberg has
It
really
doesn't-
been, he's been fighting.
Apparently, Mark Zuckerberg on social media said, "Send me a location," after Elon Musk
Really?
said he was up for a cage match. Both are absolutely dead serious about this, says Dana White, president of the UFC. They both want to do it. But why?
Ego.
Why do you want to do this? To beat
Ego?
each other up in a cage?
Elon
why?
Musk would get his ass kicked,
Yeah.
which is sad to say, but Zuckerberg, like, he's been
Do
training.
you think so?
He's been training for like a couple of years.
Well, if he's already been training, then yes.
I mean, you got two of the richest people on the planet.
The only
Yes.
thing Elon Musk knows how to do is like use Ozempic.
Ozempic?
Is he using it?
That's how he lost all that weight last
Did
year.
he really? Is he said
Remember
he
that?
did?
Remember last year? This time he was in that yacht and he was like powder white. He looked like powder. Or
Yeah,
looked like
he was ghastly
Twilight.
white.
And he had the belly and stuff, and all of a sudden he lost it all after everyone made fun of him.
Well, Dana White says this could be, quote, the biggest fight ever in the history of the world. Now, to your point, Eric, yes, Mark Zuckerberg has been working on his, Kevin, jiu-jitsu.
Geriatric jiu-jitsu.
But not geriatric. It was his first jiu-jitsu competition last month
Remember he got in a fight? He got mad at the
that he trained for.
referee.
No, I don't know this story. I didn't follow
They're like holding their
Zuckerberg's
arms up, and
jiu-jitsu
he's like,
fight.
"What?" He started getting in the face of the ref.
No, I did not watch this. Where did you watch this, Eric?
It just popped up on my TikTok or something.
This whole thing reminds me of Idiocracy, the movie.
It is. Just
they're
like it.
Yeah. Who's going to beat whose ass? You know? All right, that's who wins president.
So they say the matchup could happen at the Vegas Octagon.
That'd be a good
and
undercard. I'm not saying to be the main.
I wouldn't,
Referring to the UFC Apex.
I wouldn't
Center
travel to
on
go
that.
see this, but if it's on TV, I'd watch it.
It'll just come up on your feed.
Like before that would be like an alligator versus a crocodile.
How old
Like-
is Elon Musk versus the age of Zuckerberg? They're far
Elon,
apart?
I don't know. They probably are pretty close.
No.
No, I
No?
think
I
Elon.
feel like Elon's like
Elon's
15 years
older.
older than Zuckerberg. I don't know why I feel that way, but I feel like he's at least 10 years
Elon
older.
Musk is 51,
Oh, well, he's
How
51.
old
I
is
thought he was like
Zuckerberg?
60.
Okay, so he's older then.
How old is
Zuckerberg's
Zuckerberg,
not that
Ahmad?
old.
and Zuckerberg
45?
is 39.
39.
Oh, yeah. Zuckerberg's going to take him out in like two hits.
Well, if Zuckerberg has been
One his head and then
practicing
second
that
the floor.
jiu-jitsu and Elon has not, there might be a problem there. Unbalanced
Elon's probably got like
advantage.
someone that like does exercises for him. Like
Yeah.
they tie like he gets onto him and they get tethered.
He's asleep while he's working out,
Yeah.
and somebody's moving his muscles for him.
Yeah, that guy's not gonna win.
No.
Well, that's the big surprise. What if he does? It's like the rabbit and the hare. I mean, the tortoise and the hare.
He probably.
They're not
hare's gonna
racing.
win.
They're
They're
fighting.
No, I know.
That's a
but
bad
like it's the
metaphor.
no, because it's the unlikely. You think the one guy's got it locked,
Right.
and then he doesn't. So I don't know. I mean, it's just weird that they're even entertaining this.
This is
You have all these other things to worry
who's
about.
got the teeny weeny?
Rich guys.
Yeah, they're
I
just,
guess it's
they're
true.
so
It's
insecure.
true. When you have a lot of money, you do get bored, and you need something to entertain you.
No, it just goes to
Because
show
you
you
can
that
have
no
anything
matter
you want in the world at the drop of a hat. So why not?
no matter
try
how
this?
wealthy or powerful, they still have fragile little baby egos.
Like Jeff Bezos, he looks like Lex Luthor.
Yeah, a
That
sickly,
bald head,
a
he's on that
sickly
yacht.
Lex Luthor.
No, man, he's got gun. Have you seen him?
Yeah,
He's very
well,
fit.
He's very fit now.
He's very fit.
hmm.
You're just
look online,
you
he's-
can't look past his bald head, Ryan, because that's
He's
what
got-
you zone in on.
he's got
That's like your
muscles, man.
Thing.
Doesn't mean he knows how to fight. I'm just saying he's
Mm-hmm.
like all cut now.
Well, here's the other thing too. If they truly did have giant egos, why would they agree to be humiliated? Because one's got to lose.
Right.
Why would they agree to be humiliated
They
in
don't
front
think
of
they're
a
going
world
to lose.
stage?
No,
No.
one goes into a match or
They're
a fight
delusional.
thinking they're going to lose.
They've got yes men around them all over the place. Like, oh, you're gonna whip his ass, Elon.
Yeah, Elon probably
Oh,
boxes
Mark, you'll
somebody.
take him
He's got
out in a
those
second.
the silk jackets from the Rocky movies.
Yeah.
You know, the one, the silk robes, and has the name on the back.
You know,
He's
his
got the hoodie
sparring
on.
partner is like,
He goes
oh, you
down.
got me good there.
Ouch.
I'm wounded.
I don't know. Everyone's saying on text, it's just a PR thing. It's
I'd
not
watch
gonna
it.
That's what I'm thinking.
It'd be
It's
fun to
gonna-
watch.
It's not going to happen
Yeah.
because everyone just
But
wants to talk about
Zuckerberg
them.
does. Someone says he looks like a robot. He looks like that guy from.
He looks
Star
like
Trek.
Data from Star Trek.
Mhm. He
He
talks
does.
like one too.
Oh yeah, he does.
He makes like a lot of awkward pauses. It looks like he's like really focusing, like he's computing something in his brain.
Maybe he's AI.
Mm-hmm.
AI
It's
Zuckerberg.
the AI
AI
versions of
Zuckerberg.
themselves that will be in the ring, actually. That's going to be the trick and the twist. It's not really us. It's the robots.
Instead of you
of us.
fighting
Oh,
Musk,
my
why don't
gosh.
you work on that?
Rise of the machines.
Yeah, they're gonna do something like that.
Where's
Rule,
that
I feel like.
Tesla truck
Yeah.
he's been promising for years? Where's that?
Oh,
at?
yeah.
Oh yeah. Well, it didn't even look like a truck. It was so weird looking. Like I can't imagine like a rough, tough guy. You know, I'm riding myself a pickup truck. That thing looks like a space vehicle.
I haven't seen it.
There was
Weird looking.
Yeah, look up the image, you'll see it.
there was
weird.
the one of the new Ryvan trucks in the parking lot. Ryan and
I
I
saw
walked
that.
out.
I
He was
saw
like,
that.
"That's a crazy looking grill."
There
I
was no
like,
grill.
That's a brand new.
Yeah.
It's called Rivian, right?
Rivian?
Rivian.
I think it's Rivian.
Rivian.
They make it in where I did pest control, Bloomington, Illinois.
Oh wow.
Used to be Mitsubishi
It's
factory.
electric, right?
The Tesla
Yeah.
Cybertruck, Eric, looks like a Lego piece.
Isn't it weird looking?
For
It's
your
a weird looking
building.
vehicle.
It looks like Homer Simpson designed it.
100% looks like a piece of something you find in a Lego.
Remember
thing.
how you would draw a truck when you were a kid on paper, like
It
as
looks
a
like a
5-year-old?
DeLorean almost.
Yeah, it's weird looking.
I bet the inside's cool.
Well, I guess we have to wait
Oh,
and
yeah.
see on this fight when and where it's going to happen.
Ladies and gentlemen, The Rula and Ryan Show on KRBE with what's going down in H-Town.
It's brought to you by Duncan. The Rockets kept their number 4 pick in the NBA draft, selected 20-year-old guard Amen Thompson. It's spelled like amen, but it's Amen. And he completed in the Overtime Elite Professional Prep League. His story is really notable because he was selected in the same draft as his identical twin brother,
Right
who was
after him.
selected 5th right after.
That's pretty cool.
Isn't that
4 and
crazy?
5. I think the Rockets got an A+ yesterday for their picks.
They're the first twins in NBA history to be drafted within 5 selections. Now, with the 20th overall pick in the draft, the Rockets selected forward Cam Whitmore out of Villanova.
And I was like, my wife was so bored. She's like, can we stop watching this? I'm like, no, I got to watch till 20 to see who they picked. And they got the guy that some people picked would be in the top 5 of this draft.
Yeah.
But he broke his leg like 4 years ago.
Uh-oh.
So some people were scared to take a chance.
Yeah. Well, Shaq is going to be in town. He's stopping by this weekend to launch one of his local properties. He's partial owner of Big Chicken. It's a chicken sandwich and chicken tender milkshake concept. He's going to be on hand Saturday at the franchise's Houston grand opening on Westheimer to sign
here.
autographs.
That's
Right in the corner.
Yeah.
Like right across the street
Yeah,
from us.
Shaq's going to be right across the corner.
Is it
Westheimer.
open yet?
It's
Is
the
it
old,
soft opened yet?
It's
I
open.
think it's open, yeah. Because
Yeah,
did they
it's
bring
open.
food up here, Mon?
Yeah, they did. They brought some chicken tenders and chicken sandwiches and Shaq sauce.
Do you see what he does? Like you're shopping in a mall, looking at diamond rings. He'll just go in there and he'll buy it.
For
He's
you?
that
Ring for-
rich.
he does that all the time for people. He goes,
Just a nice
Really?
guy.
Just last week, he was in the news. He bought, he went to like not Best Buy, but one of those places, and he got a washer and dryer for a couple. They were
That's
at the washer,
nice.
He just walks over and goes, let me take care of that for you.
That's awesome.
That's a great
He's
guy
very
there.
giving.
Does he go to those high-end crazy appliance stores where like the big refrigerators are being made? Go hang out in front of one of those.
Those places.
Like, aren't these like $4,000?
And of course,
one of those.
Houston's 45th annual Pride Parade is this weekend. This year's festivities do not include a festival, but the parade starts at 7 p.m. Saturday at Houston City Hall. It'll be led by 7 grand marshals. The parade is free and open to all ages. There will be cooling buses and free water. They said hydrate, hydrate, hydrate. It's still going to be hot. It'll be in the mid-90s.
And how's KRBE connected to that?
Special K and Sam, they're going to be down there right in the middle of it all. Where's your address?
Doing what?
Like what is the
Ryan,
the
what are they gonna be
location?
doing?
Well, they're going to be hosting. They're going to be announcing.
Oh, great.
Thank you, Ryan. We will be celebrate and hydrate. We'll be right there at the
Celebrate and
grandstand.
hydrate.
Sam and I.
Make a drinking game out of it if you're there.
Get your cool towels on.
Every time Sam mispronounces something, you can
Take a
drink.
shot.
That could be really dangerous.
Every time she
That'd
mispronounces
be
something.
really
She's like me
dangerous.
and her talk. We're like, go through this, make Kevin do the big
Alcohol
words.
Alcohol poisoning.
We did talk about that.
All right, that's what's going down in H-Town.
Wear your cool towels, people. Wear your cool towels. Okay, coming up next, we're going around the table. And, Houston, Texas has long been labeled an easy place to live. For a big city, it's really cheap to live here compared to
Cost of
our
living
friends.
is great when you look at other places.
Well, maybe not.
What?
There are other cities that beat us. Where is it better to live than here? Shut your mouth. How can that
Is
be
it better to
possible?
live, though? Yeah. My cost of living is much lower, but I'm living in some little podunk town in the middle of
And
nowhere.
I can't wait because I'm going to shame Special K, Mr. Green, Mr. Recycle Man over here. How he's so into protecting Earth, but yet there's something I do that's way more important.
Oh.
And way more important.
Important
Throwing
to
some
this Earth.
shade on Special K.
Okay.
We're here for
I'm
this.
going to prove it today, Kevin.
Okay, we'll hear it next on the
Okay.
Rule
You're
and
so
Ryan
good.
Show.